Delmas with the first serve there. That one is long. Second serve into the backhand of Thompson. Forehand from Delmas into the forehand of Thompson. Big forehand cut there from Thompson. Unable to get it to fall. Delmas with the second serve into the backhand of Thompson. Forehand from Delmas here, trying to get Thompson on the run. Forehand from Delmas into the backhand of Thompson. Forehand from Delmas into the backhand of Thompson. Forehand from Delmas. That one kisses the line. What a way to start from Marin Delmas of France there. Beautiful skip around the backhand and just unleashes on the forehand there into the open space. 15 love for the Frenchman. Delmas into the backhand of Thompson, and that one goes wide. Great first serve there from Delmas. Not known for his big serves, but great placement there. 30 love. Delmas goes into the backhand of Thompson one more time and draws the error. 40 love. Great opening service game from Delmas. Delmas kick serve into the Thompson backhand. Forehand here, and another winner to go with it. Can't ask for a better service game there. 2 winners and 2 big serves from Marin Delmas, of course, sporting the Temple black shirt and the Georgetown Hoyas in their clear blue. Delmas in the front court as they will switch ends. Thompson now to serve. Into the forehand of Delmas. Goes back and kind of flat foots his opponent there. Great way to see his opponent going the other way and able to rifle the forehand cross court. 15 love for Thompson. Thompson with a big serve into the backhand of Delmas. Delmas trying to retrieve himself there, but big forehand, and Thompson unable to get the drop shot to go there. 15 all. Great recovery from Delmas there. I thought Thompson thought he had him, but Delmas able to sort of retrieve it and come back there. Always the adage in tennis, get one more ball back in play. Proving that one on this windy afternoon. 15 all now. Thompson, that first serve will miss. Second serve here into the backhand of Delmas. Kicked her into the forehand here, and Thompson deposes a beautiful volley there, and Delmas able to reach it, but unable to come up with the pass. 30-15 for Thompson. Great little move there to seize his opportunity. Come in. He's going to have to do that this afternoon if he is to make inroads against Delmas. And that one hits the tee spot on. 40-15. Thompson's first ace of the afternoon. 2 game points now for Thompson and the Hoyas. Thompson into the forehand of Delmas, and that one goes long, and we are all square at 1 apiece. 2 quick opening service games here to start things off. Again, I mentioned the windy conditions here at the TU Pavilion, as is pretty familiar for the Owls, but Georgetown going to have to do a little bit of adjusting here, play with a little bit more margins and security. As Delmas getting ready to serve here. 1 game apiece. Delmas with a serve into the forehand of Thompson, and that forehand is just going to go wide. Umpire taking a second look at it, but that one indeed just wide by a sliver. Of course, no instant replay like in the pros, but the umpire was on that one and just asking confirmation there. Love 15. Delmas going for a little bit too much early on in the point. Plays a little bit more margins, as I mentioned. And that first serve will miss. Delmas with a serve into the backhand of Thompson. That one floats just inside the baseline. Forehand from Delmas, moving inside the court now. Just about the service line. Goes for the overhead and largely overcooks that one. Boy, that one was headed to the back fence. Uncharacteristic overhead miss there from Delmas, who's usually pretty good at those. Just really got away from him. Again, the wind sort of kicking it up at the last minute and just unable to come up with the overhead smash there. Love 30. Trouble now for Delmas on his serve here in the opening set. Misses the first serve. Poor first serve percentage so far in this one. Just 42%. Delmas into the backhand of Thompson, and that one floats long. Gets himself on the board. 15-30. Big time second serve there to avoid a 3 break point deficit. But still down here, 15-30 in this one. Delmas goes for the kicker out wide. Thompson able to get it in. Trying to gain some ground in the court. Delmas on the retreat. Thompson coming inside the court here. trying to dictate with that forehand play, really running around it now. Drop shot here. Delmas all over it. Thompson able to get the stab there. That one goes just inside the baseline, and Delmas unable to come up with the lob pass there. 40-15 for Thompson. 2 break points here. First little opening. Great little get there from Thompson to kind of get a little jab at the ball, and that one goes right over Delmas's head. He's unable to come up with the pass there. 2 break points. First serve miss here from Delmas. He's going to have to do it the hard way. Wind really picking up here at the pavilion. Into the backhand here of Thompson. That one just floats long. 30-40. Saves the first of 2 break points. And Delmas into the backhand of Thompson again. Tries to go with the big forehand there. Gets a short ball here. Cross court forehand. Delmas misses the backhand into the net, and the break will go the Aussies' way. 2-1 here in the early stages of the first set. Again, Delmas going for a little bit too much early on. Poor first serve percentage in this one, and that is the difference maker so far. Thompson staying rock solid. 2-1 as he'll look to consolidate the break here. Thompson into the forehand of Delmas, who drops that one short. Thompson taking full advantage of it, goes hammers into the forehand, but back in the backhand cross-court pattern now. Delmas into the backhand of Thompson. Thompson tries to get to it, and Delmas just beautifully drops that forehand volley there, doing a great job of turning defense into offense. Great little move there. Love 15. Really using all angles of the court in this one to give himself an easy little volley that he just deposes into the open space. Thompson misses the first serve. Second serve now into the Delmas backhand, and just kicks a little bit over the shoulder of Delmas, not able to get enough wrist on that one. 15-all. Thompson into the backhand of Delmas, who drops that one short. Delmas trying to go up the line with the backhand. Finds the drop shot. Beautiful little touch there. Wind kind of kicking up last minute there, and Delmas seizing the opportunity to turn into a drop shot winner. 15-30. Just sheer focus on that one. Able to disguise it well and come up with a nice winner there. 15-30. Little opening here for the Frenchman. Thompson into the forehand of Delmas. Goes up the line, and that one will miss. Thompson with a nice little forehand approach shot there into the open space, and Delmas unable to come up with the pass. 30-all. All right, 30-all now. Big moment here for Delmas if he is to get the break back in this one. Thompson misses the first serve. Second serve now into the forehand of Delmas. Forehand to forehand exchange, and that one goes into the net from Thompson early on in the point there. Break point for Delmas as he tries to even things up at 2 apiece. Yeah, nothing special there from Delmas, just putting the return back in play, but Thompson going for a little bit too much early on there. Thompson finds the backhand of Delmas, goes up the line with the forehand, trying to find a short ball here and poses it into the open space there. Beautiful backhand volley from Thompson, really reading his opponent on that one and sneaking up to the net and able to put away the backhand volley. First serve into the forehand of Delmas. Forehand here, Delmas dancing around his forehand. Both players not wanting to hit a backhand. Delmas with a beautiful drop shot, though, seizing the opportunity inside the court, and just delicate little touch there from the Frenchman to bring up a break point. And that first serve will go long. Big opportunity here for the Frenchman. Second serve coming up. And a double fault from Thompson, letting his opponent off the hook easy there. 2 games apiece. The pressure getting to him a little bit in this one. And we are all squared at 2-all. Quick exchange of breaks in this opening set. 2-all now. Delmas serving. That first serve will go into the net. Again, Delmas, very low first serve percentage in this one, just 36%. Delmas into the backhand of Thompson, and that one goes long. Going back to the old patterns there. A little kick serve into the backhand, taking advantage of the wind. 15-love. And Delmas into the backhand of Thompson. Advances into the court, gets the drop shot winner to go. 30-love. That's his 4th drop shot winner of the match. Really taking advantage of his opponent going 3 feet behind the baseline and just able to kind of hit a beautiful little touch drop shot there. And not much that Thompson can do there, just trying to get to it as fast as he can. But great feel from the Frenchman. 30-love. Another big serve into the backhand of his opponent. 40-love now. 3 game points. Gets it into the forehand of his opponent. And Delmas unable to get the forehand there. Uncharacteristic miss into the bottom of the net. 40-15 though. 2 more game points. Delmas gets the serve into the backhand of Thompson. Backhand exchange now. Delmas running around his backhand. Moving inside the court now. Moving his opponent left to right. Backhand slice here from Thompson. And that one goes wide, and Delmas able to secure the hold there. 3 games to 2. That make that 2 games on the bounce, and he's ahead in this one. Thompson now serving at 2-3 down. After 2 unanswered service games from Delmas. First serve now into the backhand of Delmas. Forehand exchange here. Thompson moving inside the court, and Delmas goes long with that forehand. Brings up 15-love for Thompson. Thompson misses the first serve. Second serve into the backhand of Delmas. Thompson trying to move inside the court now, but Delmas keeping him on the run and frames that one from the Aussie. 15-all. Great little move there from the Frenchman, sensing Thompson coming in and just able to get a nice little angle on that one. 15-all. First serve into the backhand of Delmas. And he tries a drop shot of his own. That one beautifully touched. Delmas unable to get there. A little taste of his own medicine. 30-15 now for Thompson. Thompson into the forehand of Delmas. Forehand exchange now. Neither one of them ceding ground. That one finds the back of the line. Backhand now goes long from Thompson. Really feeling the heat from the Delmas forehand. 30-all now. Interesting situation. Thompson going to need to come up with a big first serve in this one. That one goes wide. He's going to have to do it on a second serve. Thompson into the backhand serve and volley here. Great little backhand volley. Oh, Delmas unable to get there in time, and that one sails just wide. Great little serve and volley. Play a little old school there from the Aussie. Textbook, like getting the nice little backhand volley there to set up a game point. 40-30. Unable to connect on the first serve. Low first serve percentage in this one for Thompson. Second serve coming up. Into the forehand of Delmas. Delmas loops a forehand into the forehand of Thompson. Delmas with a drop shot of his own, and that one finds the tape of the net, and we're all square at 3 games apiece. 3-all now. Frenchman serving. Into the backhand of Thompson. Goes for another drop shot. This time it's good. 15-love, just going for drop shot after drop shot. And, well, it works about 80% of the time. So playing the percentages there from the Frenchman. 15-love. Gets another big serve here. Into the backhand of Thompson. Rips the forehand there. Moving side to side here. Thompson trying a drop shot of his own. That one not good enough, and Delmas able to drive it into the open space. 30-love. Yeah, just a little bit too much air on the drop shot there from Thompson, trying to emulate his opponent, but not doing it to to the same degree. 30 love now for Delmas. That first serve goes long. Delmas into the backhand of Thompson, and that one goes wide. Really proving a great play there from the Frenchman to go into the backhand of his opponent off the serve. Pretty weak backhand return for Thompson. 40 love now into the backhand of his opponent. That one finds the back of the line. Moving, loses his footing now. Thompson goes for the chip. Delmas opening up inside the court, and that backhand hits the back of the fence. And Maron Delmas from the Temple Owls is up 4-3 in this one. Great play early here, despite the shaky opening couple of games. Able to get back on track now. And the Hoyas are serving 3-4 down in this one. Still plenty of tennis left to be played. That first serve is long. Thompson in the backhand of Delmas. Long backhand there, and Delmas unable to get the backhand to go there. That one will stay in the tape. 15 love for Thompson, and Thompson's going to change sticks here. Not liking the feel of the racket, and he will go to the bench and change rackets. Of course, the players come in with about 6 or 7 rackets, so it seems a little bit silly to the average viewer, but you know, either the strings can misfire or just not getting enough good feel there. Big serve now from Thompson, but that forehand goes wide, still getting adjusted to the new feel of the racket. 15 all. He's gonna have to figure it out quickly though if he is to avoid the break. Thompson misses the serve. Second serve into the backhand of Delmas. Thompson trying to move inside the court now, taking advantage. Moving his opponent side to side. Delmas hits a looping forehand, and that one kisses the back of the line. 15-30. Great little move there, trying to give some air to that forehand, and it just barely clips the back of the line and makes Thompson frame the backhand there. 15-30. Big serve now. Thompson into the forehand of Delmas, hits a short ball, and Thompson able to drive home a forehand winner. Great little move there. 30 all. Seizing on the big serve and the weak return from the Frenchman, and Thompson able to put it away there. Misses the first serve. Second serve coming up now. Crucial point. 30 all, 3-4. Thompson into the backhand of Delmas, who loops it in. Dances around, hits a forehand, but Thompson coming up and misses the forehand there. Big opportunity now for Maron Delmas. The Temple Owl up 30-40 in this one with a break point to serve out the set. Trying to remain loose here. Big opportunity. A welcome mistake there from his opponent. A little lapse in concentration. 30-40. Thompson into the backhand of Delmas, and that one goes wide. Great little first serve from the Georgetown Hoya. Deuce point now. Thompson into the forehand of Delmas. Gets it long here. Delmas into the backhand and goes for the drop shot. Beautiful little drop shot there. I mean, about 6th winner on the afternoon there just from the drop shot. Really likes going to it, especially off that forehand wing, and was really moving inside the court and left plenty of time there to hit the drop shot, and his opponent nowhere near it. Didn't even move. Froze him in his tracks. Break point again here for Delmas. Thompson, that first serve will go wide. Big opportunity here on the second serve. You feel is a pivotal moment in this set. Thompson into the backhand. Delmas loops it. Thompson going for broke here, and Delmas able to get to it, and Thompson into the backhand of Delmas. Delmas loops it. Forehand into the open space, putting Delmas on the run. Thompson going for it, but Delmas sneaks up to the net, hits the forehand into the open space, and gets the point and the break, and a little bit of come on there from the Frenchman, getting the crowd amped up What a way to break his opponent there, turning defense into offense once more and moving ahead in this one. 5-3. He has the break and will serve for the opening set. Great little move there and really coming up to the net when necessary and puts the forehand volley away and his opponent unable to get to it. 5-3. 1 game away from claiming this opening set. Delmas into the forehand of his opponent, goes for the drop shot there. Again, a cheeky little drop shot to go up 15-love. Great move again, just taking advantage of his opponent standing 2-3 meters behind the baseline off the return and just hitting a nice little touch here to move ahead. 3 points away from this opening set now. Delmas into the forehand of his opponent, moves inside the court, hits a little forehand volley. His opponent able to get to that one. We're going to reset things now. And Thompson drives that forehand long. Just too many mistakes here from Thompson in the last 10-15 minutes or so, as the Frenchman is now 2 points away from this opening set. 5-3, 30-love. Wind picking up. Delmas into the backhand of Thompson, who completely frames that one. That one doesn't even find the court. Goes into the stands. And 3 set points for Marin Delmas. The Temple Owls looking to get the opening set here. Delmas, that one goes wide. Second serve coming up. Delmas into the backhand of Thompson. Hits the backhand there, and that one goes long from the Frenchman, going for a little bit too much there, but he still will have 2 set points now. Delmas into the forehand of Thompson, and this time it's good. Claims the opening set, 6-3. Marin Delmas, the Frenchman, claiming the opening set, 6-3. Great little set of tennis in just under 45 minutes. We'll be back after the break. Just a quick look at the stats here. 10 winners for the Frenchman to just 5 from the Aussie in the unforced errors department. 6 unforced errors for Thompson to 4 from Delmas. And first serve percentage from the Frenchman creeping up into the low 70s there, and it's really Thompson in the low 50s, really proving to be the difference maker in this one. Of course, the opening break there, 1-1 in the set. Delmas able to restart it, and from there, not looking back. Just too many mistakes from his opponent in this opening set. All right, we pick things up now in the opening game of the second set. Thompson looking to regather his composure. Serve into the backhand of Delmas. Moves into the net here. Great little move from the Aussie. 15-love. Thompson into the backhand of Delmas, and Delmas unable to get the return into the court there. 30-love for Thompson. That first serve is long. Second serve coming up. Delmas really standing far back here on the return. Hits the backhand here. Short though. Thompson taking full advantage and deposes the backhand volley there, but Delmas able to get to it, and Thompson pokes the forehand volley in there. Fist bump there. Really crucial to his momentum there. Get the 40-love lead. Delmas just all over the place. And that first serve will be long. He'll come up with a second serve now. Into the forehand of Delmas, and Delmas misses that one. So the opening game will go to Thompson as he nudges in front. 1-0. Delmas now, first serve. And that will result in an ace, his second of the match. Of course, Thompson with no aces in this one gets to 15-love. Delmas into the backhand, little serve and volley, and crushes the forehand. But Thompson able to come up with a pass there. Delmas thought he had done enough there, putting the volley into the opening space, but Thompson with a little bit of magic thunderbolt forehand there up the line. 15 all. Just a little bit too much air on that volley from the Frenchman, and Thompson able to come up with it. Serve into the forehand now. Delmas moving Thompson around, and that will result in a backhand error from the Aussie. 30-15 now for Delmas. Delmas, forehand into the backhand. Delmas into the backhand of Thompson, who hits it into his forehand wing, and Delmas is going to miss that one. Great depth there on the return from the Aussie. 30 all. Little opening here for the Aussie if he is to get an early break here in this second set. Delmas serves into the backhand of Thompson, coming into the net though, and Delmas deposes a beautiful backhand volley there in the middle of the court. Not much that Thompson can do on that one. 40-30. Game point for Delmas. And Delmas cooks up an ace there to tie things at 1 game apiece. Thompson serving now into the forehand of Delmas. Loops it in. That one goes short. Thompson trying to take advantage of it. Backhand to backhand exchange now. And Delmas goes for the backhand dropper that finds the net. Not a great play there from the Frenchman, trying to go for the drop shot there, but kind of taking the bailout option on that one. Thompson misses the first serve. Thompson into the backhand of Delmas. Dances around and cooks that forehand into the net. 15 all. Too many mistakes early on in these points, not allowing himself to get into the rallies. 15 all. Into the backhand of Thompson. Thompson serves into the backhand of Delmas, and Delmas hits that one into the net. 30-15. Thompson with a serve into the backhand of Delmas. Comes into the net. Tries to get the forehand volley poked there. Delmas all over. A little cat and mouse play here. And a tweener from Thompson, and that one goes long. Great point there to get to 30 all. A little bit of cat and mouse there at net. A little volley action. Turning the singles court into some doubles. Point of the match there from these two. 30 all. The sweat oozing from every pore of the Aussie's body now. 30 all, having to work hard in this one. Into the backhand of Thompson. Thompson. Little backhand exchange. Delmas trying to flat foot his opponent. Comes up with it. Little volley there from Delmas, and he's all over it. Thompson, though, in the forehand volley from Delmas, and that one just floats long. We're not quite sure here. The ref is going to come down from his chair and point that one as just wide. The Frenchman can't believe it. He had the acrobatic volley and indeed just wide on that forehand. Great little play here. The Frenchman diving all over the net on the backhand volley, but just sliding back there on the fadeaway forehand. Game point nonetheless now from the Aussie. Smashes it into the tee, and that is just wide. Again, confirmed the ref getting his workout in. Climbing down from his chair. Second serve now. Into the forehand of Delmas. Delmas into the forehand of his opponent, and that one goes long, and Thompson indeed secures the hold. 2-1 now in this second set. We'll be back after the break. Delmas serving 1-2 now into the backhand of Thompson. That one goes long. Great little serve there from Delmas. 15 love for the Frenchman. Serving 1-2 down. Delmas into the backhand of Thompson. Forehand here and just lets it rip. Beautiful winner there from Delmas. Nice little 1-2 punch. Great little rip on the forehand there after the big serve. The first serve, that one goes long. Second serve coming up. And a double fault there from Marin Delmas, just his second on the afternoon.